Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. I'm Mr. Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Man wants to know, why will women get in shape to go on vacation, get in shape to spite a man who calls him fat and doesn't find him attractive, right? To prove something. Get in shape for the gram, but they will not get in shape to keep a man that they claim to love. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Yo, can one of you lovely ladies please tell me why y'all will get in shape to go on vacation in front of strangers, or to spite a motherfucker who didn't want you when you was fat, that you won't get in shape to keep a man you love happy?
Good question.
Maybe because you shouldn't have to get in shape to keep your man happy. Because if your happiness is dependent on the number on my scale, then we have a problem. But just out of curiosity, do you give her any time to prioritize her appearance? Because I'm just trying to figure out when you expect her to go to the gym if she has to treat you like a child. You can't figure out why she would want to get in shape to go on vacation, but maybe you've never experienced the monotony of domestic labor. Because it's really easy to lose your identity somewhere in between the dishes and the dirty laundry. Going on vacation can give her the opportunity to escape all of that. Maybe she wants to feel like a human while she's there instead of a maid. But my favorite part of this...
Hold on there, Brittany Renner look-alike. This chick looks like Brittany Renner. That's the first problem with this video. So she said a lot right there. She said a mouthful. All right, maybe she doesn't look like Brittany Renner, but the delusion and the vibe is definitely a match. So she said a mouthful there that I do not want to miss. She said, maybe because a woman shouldn't have to stay in shape to keep her man. Really? Okay. And then she goes on to say, if the number on a scale affects your love for me, then you're not the one for me, or something like that. Something along those lines. And it all sounds so beautiful, right? Coffee tastes sweet, but there's only one problem. It's cap. It's all lies. Because the reality is, the number in your bank account will always affect a woman's love for you. Yes. A woman's love for you is based on what you provide for her, monetarily included, apart from a lot of other things. So before you allow women like this to paint themselves as women who are looking for unconditional love, it shouldn't matter how I look like. Be aware, do not let them fool you. This is just another woman trying to gaslight you and avoid the question at hand. But let's see what else this chick has to say.
whole video was when he said that we'll get in shape just to spite a man that didn't want us when we were fat. But did you ever stop to think that maybe she wasn't living and was only existing in a relationship that made her feel less than? Maybe the breakup gave her the opportunity to prioritize herself again. You think that her getting fit after the breakup is proof that she didn't care about the man she was with. But the reality is usually that she cared too much about him to care about herself. See, women have this tendency to prioritize everyone else above themselves, and then they're shamed for sacrificing their looks for their obligations. And here's a shocker, some people let themselves go because they're happy, and they know that their partner values who they are above what they look like. So I have a suggestion, maybe stop criticizing her for the lack of traditional beauty in her appearance, and start focusing on the beauty in who she is and what she does instead. Maybe you'll be happier.
It's the confidence for me, the confidence of the delusion. I have nothing else to say about this chick in this video. There was a lot there. I'm not going to break the rest of this video down. Here, you guys go ahead. Leave comments down below. What do you guys think of the last half of the video? Let me know. Comment down below. Moving on. Woman claims her dating experience is a lot better than most women. Why? Well, because she dates like a man. Hear it for yourself. Let's get it.
So I was talking to my friend, and she was telling me how she appreciates the way that I date because I date like men do. And because of that, I actually enjoy dating, whereas most women don't actually enjoy dating. And that's because people tell us that men and women are different, but we're actually not that different. Like, we're all human beings. Like, we might express things differently, but we're all human beings.
Here we go.
But because we live in a patriarchal society and men and women are socialized differently, and especially when it comes to dating, well, especially when it comes to every social situation, men, especially straight men, have more power. Women feel disempowered in the dating scene, and that's why, you know, a lot of women go celibate, a lot of women don't want to date, a lot of women, because we get disempowered.
A lot of women go celibate. Stop the cap.
get traumatized, and like it makes complete sense. But what I've noticed is that when you take your power back, you actually can enjoy dating, even if you're dating to marry or dating to do those things. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of the things I've noticed. Obviously, a lot of the things I'm gonna share will be broad general statements. It doesn't apply to everybody, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. One of the things I realized as a woman is that my commitment is extremely valuable. The kind of man that I see myself with would soar in social power by having me by his side. If you meet the societal beauty standard, like you're considered a pretty person, a beautiful woman, that already bring like his social power like way high. But then add to that, if you're somebody who's smart, who's cunning, who's witty, who's charming, like any other characteristics that you have, his social power, like him by being with you, his social power like skyrockets. And it's very important to note your social value as a woman. I know it's gross, but it's really important to understand it, because men understand their social value. And a man with a high level of social value who knows that will never compromise what he wants. In fact, even men with low levels of social value, even if they're aware of it, won't compromise. So when you understand your social value as a woman, you guard your commitment with your life. You don't want to just be in any relationship with any man who gives you attention and a crumb of consistency. Because as we know with all these studies, men who get married, they live longer, they make more money, they do all this stuff, and then your shit just goes down, right? As women, right? So partnering up with somebody that actually makes your life better becomes the bare minimum. And compromising what you want decreases your happiness and decreases your social power. So there's actually no point. And this completely changes the way that you date, because you become extremely picky about who you even want a relationship with. Having feelings for somebody, liking somebody, having a good connection with somebody, or somebody treating you with a modicum of respect is not enough for you to commit to them. I'm gonna do a part 2.
Wow. Yeah. I want to, Jesus Christ. All right. So in just 3 minutes, this woman complicated dating for women even that much more. She made it even more complicated. Basically just saying, in so many words, raise your standards even higher. I'm always amused at women's want to be men. I want to date like a man. I want to think like a man. Because the truth is, it doesn't have to be this complicated. If you want to get chose by the men that you want, then listen to what those men want from you. Men aren't like women. Women are not honest with what they're looking for, what they want. They want you to know. They want you to have game. They want you to understand female nature. And here's what I mean. When you ask a woman, what are you looking for in a man? What do you find attractive in men? They will give you a list of things that will put you right in the friend zone. But you go ask a man who's serious about getting married or even a relationship, right? Because you don't need to ask around to get your cheeks clapped, right? That's easy. But to get what you want as a woman, it's as simple as just talking to men, listening to men. But that's the last thing women would do. They would take advice from women to the end of their days and complicate the whole process of getting that man that they want. Why? Well, because they don't drink coffee.
Put that coffee down.
Too much accountability in that cup, too much self-improvement, too much of everything that requires hard work and embracing a new mindset and outlook at life. Listen, guys, as always, curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.